In this video I cycle to Sandasjön and I will use a folding e-bike, and I will tell you how will that work, bike touring with an e-bike. And I will camp and fly my drone in the sunrise. It feels like cheating, but you see there's a smile coming all the time. That little hill I will not have without this assist, leading bike assist. But now I'm gonna see where I am. A little road. It's 6 in the morning, and yes, it's very cloudy and it's very windy, and I won't fly. I will just relax. It's so different. 6 I go up 6 and try to fly the drone now, and in the summer I go up 3. Yep. I can't really think clear, I feel. Am I gonna do the drone or not? Shall I go home fast before the rain comes? Shall I continue before the rain comes? So what will I do? I will make a coffee and then maybe I get more clear in my head. Gas. And here's the coffee and my wooden cup. Nice. And I will need a spoon and cup. Vatten. Or coffee. I wonder if there's no hole in the sky, so I can't do a lazy one. But I'm talking about the droning. I can't do a lazy one because there's branches everywhere here. Maybe I do have a drone shoot anyway. Okay. One step closer to a clearer mind. Yes. It's windy, it's like 10 meters in the second. And it's cloudy. You see for yourself. No colors in the sky, no mist, just gray. I almost saw some blue sky. Yeah. I hope no one comes and steal it. Yesterday, when it's dark, you miss so many things. How close it is to the lake, I don't want to be too far away from the tent. But I have to. Wow. Okay. If it's been bright yesterday when I came here, I will camp at this place. My gosh. Wow. Yep. Ooh, look at that. My God. Hope no one steals my tent and all my things. Yeah, you saw the flight. The thing is this. In Sweden, it's very hard to be a YouTuber drone flying guy because you need to send all the things you film, you need to send to the government, and they are gonna decide. It takes 2 months, and then they decide, oh yes, you can put it out on the internet. And that makes me not able to do videos that is more in time, not 2 months or more behind. But what you can do is not to film the horizon. Then it's okay to just put it out there. So in the future, when I wanna release something more in the now, I'm gonna do that. Not fly and film the horizon. But I will film the horizon also, and save it for you know, the most beautiful sunrises in 3 years video. If I do that again, then you will see the real nice yeah. Sandakällan, okay. This water is really clean. It's filtered. Look at all those roots. I love these. It's like a fantasy movie. And now the rain comes. But I was a bit worried. I heard it sounds like roots going off and that tree is almost going to fall. Very close here. But there was no tree falling. So maybe it will fall soon, and I don't know what tree it was. It was windy like this when I was flying also, and the drone was like trying to, and when I'm flying over a lake, if there's any problem, yeah, bye bye drone. So when I got the message on the screen, danger, very strong wind, so I was over water and this warning came, so I flew over the trees instead, back, and then I landed because this was not the best drone flight. I put the protection of the saddle, and this is the first rain. Oof. Did you hear that? This is quite scary actually, because yeah, now it's the third time I hear a scary tree root noise. I'm alive. I feel alive. But I still got a headache. Okay. I'm gonna try my magical skills. As you've seen in this video, I've been cycling with another bike. It's a e-bike, a folding e-bike. Bike touring with one. But you know, right now my head hurts a lot and I feel, I don't wanna talk right now. And but you are lucky. You will see anyway what I have to say, because I will use my magical skills. Watch this. I will transfer the things in my head into this area. Okay, are you ready? Yesterday, when I got the bike, and it was quite easy to open it up, you see, and no problem. And then I took all my things and packed the bags. Okay, he doesn't have the power to do this, and then I come. Yeah, happy you got me when, You know, I have had one of these folding e-bikes before. One e-bike, that e-bike, the only one I got before, it was also a folding e-bike, and it was a budget e-bike from 2018. And now, today, I got this one. This one is like, it's a budget bike, but it's a really good one. It's right now I think it's €7.99. But I mean, if I compare it with that one from 2018, this is a luxury one. 250 watt motor, 36 volt battery that I can take in and out, got the display. The top speed is 25 kilometers an hour, and the range, they say it's between 35 and 90 kilometers. And it can climb 25 degrees. The frame is aluminium. Yeah, we got the front fork, we got a Shimano drivetrain. We got these fat 20-inch tires. We got this fat tire. And the battery takes like 5 to 6 hours to load, to recharge. So when I've been cycling to this place now, yeah, for me this is a luxury. For me this is a luxury bike if I compare with that one. But then I got a gravel bike, and the gravel bike is very expensive, and of course then it's a much better drivetrain and better brakes, and it's better everything. So, but that's not how to compare it, I think. I must say, when I was going here, it felt so nice to film, because you don't need to. It is very much more easy to film, and I have this long with arm for the camera that is 3 meters. This one made it easier, and overall this it feels like sitting on a train almost. I'm not used to this steady, super steady with the fat tires yet, but I must say it feels really safe to go with it. Yeah, and when I was coming here, that uphill, that very, very strong uphill, I tried this leading assist, and I thought, man, yeah, it's not so hard. But then I turned it off. No, I braked, and then it turns off when you brake. So when I released it again, the brake, I felt like this was impossible to do without this thing. If I was doing it without the electric bike, I had to pick off all the bags and take one thing in a time. But that's not fun. So that I really like, a detail. Another detail is this stand. I have never had a touring bike that have a stand that can hold the bike when all the bikes is on. When I was home, I could have all bags and it didn't fall. And I was impressed, but I know when you come out in the forest that everything is just not flat and not hard. It could be impossible to make it stand. But even out there, this stand made the job. It's a silly thing you can say, but in the world of bike touring, a stand that works, it's hard to get. I use this trekking stick under the saddle, but with this bike I don't need it. To make this folding e-bike, I had to do some changes. I need to get rid of this sit thing, so I can get the bags here. Yeah, I have my phone holder and I have my Insta. I was a bit worried about the Insta holder, but it worked. Yeah, and now I have changed the pedals. The pedals you get when these are very good when you are gonna fold the bike so much as possible when you maybe take it on a train or something. These pedals, you can it's much easier when they are on the bike, but you can flip them. So they go. That's very good, but I'm used to these luxury pedals, and they work better. But I can't fold them, but I don't need it, I think. But this is cool thing, but for me, I rather use these pedals. And in winter time, yeah, right now it's just wet, but then here in Stockholm, it goes from freezing to plus, freezing to plus. So it's rainy, wet, and then it gets ice, and then it snow, and then it melts, and then it freeze again, and it's ice very often. So if I'm gonna use this for the winter, I will need the studded tires. It's so fun to go with this one, so and not go so far. So maybe I will buy these studded tires and try to do winter e-bike touring, and maybe you will see the effect on the battery and the cold. I may have to do that. But this guy behind me, he don't feel well. He haven't told you that he's been putting painkillers, and he's of them he got sick and wanted to throw up, and he's been lying and sleeping, and people have been waking him up. So he's a bit worried even to get home without calling someone. But I can tell you now, he did make it home, and he was very weak. Why am I saying he about me? We are the same, you see? Yeah. I rode 26 kilometers, and I helped a little bit, so much I could feel I could, but it was not much. And I have my bags, it's 25 kilos, and me, 70 kilos, and the battery lasts for 26 kilometers. Yeah, and there were 10 meters second winds, and it was headwind. And it was 13 plus degrees Celsius. So, yeah, I got 26 kilometers with that. I think it's impressive. Yeah, overall, it's very fun to go with this one, and I can't stop myself not to do more adventure with this one. It's nice to sometimes just go easy, and it's just relaxing going out in the nearby forests and stuff. And as I told you, it's very much easier and much more fun to film, because it's easier to film riding this one or riding my gravel bike. It's much harder to film with a gravel bike. Of course, I could bike tour around the world with this one, but then you have to have a bike touring style that I don't are into, and that is going from a hotel or a camping place to another hotel or a motel or something like that, because you need to charge it. And you know me, and on this channel I'm going far, and I want to be independent, not go to somewhere to charge or anything. And therefore, I myself will not go with this on a long bike tour. But that's me. I mean, it will work. But, you know, you need to load it. Yeah, as I told you, I already like to do more adventure with this one. If you want to buy a BK6S, you can buy it in the link in the description below and help this channel in the same time. Right. Yeah, some seconds ago. It was not the tree I talked about earlier because that was something big. But now, over there are like pieces from a half of a dead tree that was just going off in half, and then boom, boom, boom. I will go and show you the pieces if I remember before I go home. There are some trees, one dead tree behind me, but it's between other trees, so I hope it will be okay. Uh-oh. I've been lying down for some hours, and because I feel sick, weak and headache. So now I'm very happy that I have a electric bike standing by the tent, because then I can get home anyway, I think. Now somebody comes again. This is could be problematic. But I think I will get home without any problem. Thanks to the e-bike. This assist thing, very helpful. What is this place? Cool. Fun to have to live in a place like that for not a place like this, longer in the north in a tent. That would be cool, like for 1 year. If you liked that video, make sure to check out the Bike Touring Nature YouTube channel, where I have a lot of videos just like this. So, if you like this video, make comments, make a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe.